Okay, hello class. Today our learning target is students will be able to create 3 sentences using nouns, verbs, and adjectives, and the vocabulary from our butterfly unit. All right, so remember we've been learning about butterflies. Can anyone tell me what a butterfly is?
It's a bug.
A bug? Okay. What else? Can you describe a butterfly?
It flies.
Yes, it flies. What else could it do?
It lands on flowers.
Lands on flowers. Anything else? What does it have? Describe what it looks like.
It has stick things that comes out of its head.
Do you remember what those are called? We learned those. Starts with an A.
Antenna.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And what else does it have?
Wings.
Wings. How many?
2.
2 wings. And can you think of colors that they might be? Like what do they look
Lots of colors.
like? What butterflies have you seen? What colors are
White,
those? White.
yellow, and black.
Mm-hmm.
All colors, really.
Multicolored.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else you want to add about butterflies?
They have feet.
Do they have feet?
I think so. Maybe not.
They kind of do.
Okay.
Okay. Small. All right. So, what we have is butterflies are a bug that flies, lands on flowers, has antennas, 2 wings, and can be white, yellow, or black, or multicolored. And they have small feet-like things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, do you remember what the stages of the butterfly are? What was the first one? What does the butterfly start as?
Larva. Egg.
Yes, the egg. And then what hatches from that egg?
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar. And then what does that caterpillar do?
He hangs upside down in his hard shell.
Yes, the hard shell, but do you remember what that was called?
Cocoon.
What word were we using?
I don't remember.
The chrysalis.
Chrysalis.
Chrysalis. And then what comes out of that chrysalis?
A butterfly.
A butterfly. So we have it starts as an egg that hatches into a caterpillar. Then the caterpillar forms its chrysalis and then comes as a butterfly. Right. So now, remember we've learned a little bit about parts of speech. Remember nouns? Do you remember what a noun is?
Like a person or a place or a thing.
Uh-huh. So what would be an example of a noun?
Human.
Human. You have another one?
Grocery store.
Mm-hmm. What about from our butterfly unit?
A butterfly.
Yes. And one more.
A caterpillar.
All right. Okay, so do you remember what a verb is?
Something you do.
Something you do. What's another way to say that?
Action word.
Mm-hmm. Action. All right, so what's an example of a verb that could be from our butterflies?
Fly.
Fly.
Hatch.
Hatch.
I don't know.
What does the caterpillar do before they form the chrysalis?
Crawl.
Crawl. And what else?
I don't know.
Do they starve?
I guess.
Or do they eat?
They probably eat.
Eat is a verb. So for verbs are something you do, an action word, and fly, hatch, crawl, and eat are all examples.
Okay.
So now we're moving on to adjectives. What is an adjective?
Description
Description. Of what?
of something.
What part of speech?
Of a noun.
Of a noun. Good job. You have a good memory.
Thank you.
All right. So what is an example of an adjective from our butterflies?
Multicolored
Mm-hmm.
and all the colors. You said that their feet were little.
Little.
Caterpillars are slow, I guess.
One more.
For a butterfly,
So anything.
big.
All right, so for adjectives, our description of a noun, and for your examples were multicolored, little, slow, and big. Good job. So now what we're going to learn is how to form sentences.
Okay.
So I'm going to put 3 words, and then you're going to tell me which one is the adjective, the noun, and the verb. And the sentence starts with the. So I have caterpillar, hungry, and eats. What's the caterpillar?
Noun.
A noun. And what is it? Can you describe it to me?
The caterpillar.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small. Really loud truck. It's a small crawling bug. That's usually green. I think.
A lot of them can be green, but they blend in with the rest.
Okay. That's
It's a
cool.
small crawling bug and usually green. Okay, now hungry. What part of speech? Is that an adjective, a
Yeah.
verb, or a
It's
noun?
an adjective.
An adjective. And you know what hungry is.
It's what I want to eat.
When you want to eat. Good job. Okay, and then eats. Is that the adjective, the noun, or the verb?
Verb.
All right, so now I'm going to show you how you form a sentence. So when you make a sentence, we want the adjective, and then we want the noun, and then the verb. So this sentence would read, the hungry caterpillar eats. Can you read that sentence to me?
The hungry caterpillar eats.
And this is, hungry is what?
What do you mean?
Part of speech. Adjective, verb, or noun.
It's a adjective.
Caterpillar.
Noun. Verb.
Good job. So our order of sentences, adjective, noun, and verb. So we're going to do one more, and you're going to help me with this.
Okay.
Okay, so I have butterfly, flies, and pretty. So which word is the noun?
Butterfly.
Good job. And which word is the adjective?
Pretty.
And which word is the verb?
Flies.
So we have butterfly is the noun, flies is the verb, and pretty is the adjective. So
Flies can be a noun too, right?
it can be, but in this one, it is the verb because it is what the butterfly is doing.
Oh, okay.
But you are exactly right. So, what word comes first? Based on the adjective, noun, then verb. Which word?
The.
Okay, which word is going to come after that?
The adjective.
And which adjective is on there?
Pretty.
Pretty. And then what comes next based on our adjective, noun, verb?
Noun.
And which word is that?
The butterfly.
Butter. And then which word comes next based on our adjective, noun, verb?
Flies.
Flies. So will you read that sentence for me?
The pretty butterfly flies.
So we have our adjective, that is pretty, our noun, that is butterfly, and our verb, that is flies. Good job. So I'm going to leave the formula big on the board, and I'm going to give you some sentence cards so that you can form your own sentences.
Okay.
So here are your sentence cards, and they need to have an adjective, a noun, and a verb, and then I want you to write them in your journal. Okay, so you're going to use your sentence cards to form a sentence that has an adjective, noun, and verb, and then you're going to write them down, and I'm going to ask you to share.
How many do I need?
3 sentences.
Okay.